Hello and welcome to my decorated text and background effects in Photoshop CS5. Now we'll start off by grabbing our paint bucket tool and opening up our color scheme, and we're just going to pick a sort of darkish grey color and just pop that in our background layer. Now we're going to go layer, new layer, and we're going to insert a new layer, and we're going to call it background 2. Now, here I'm going to show you how to add textures and patterns into Photoshop. You go into the Photoshop files within your program files folder, go into presets, scroll down to patterns, and then add a pattern in here. And for the sake of this tutorial, you will need the Spider-Man pattern in order to create this texture background. So once you've put it in the background there using pattern overlay, just select it there and copy the layer by hitting Ctrl J. Now we're going to add a gradient overlay. So open up your layer styles, create a radial black to white gradient using an angle of about 136 to 138. Now the goal here is to make the white stand out more than the black, so you might just want to change it so that the white is more predominant than the black is. So now we're going to add some text. So grab our horizontal text tool, and we're going to get our character panel up, open on the side by going to Windows, and then just selecting character. Now you'll see it come up on the sidebar there. We're just going to open up that sidebar and select the impact text font. We're also going to enlarge the font, depending on your canvas size, to about 300. And we're also going to change some of the settings here. So these settings will basically affect how close each character is from the other. So that includes spacing as well as words placed above and below each other. So just start typing your word here. So for now we're going to use congratulations. I'm also going to change the color of our text to white or FFFFF in the color panel. So now if you want to add any more words in below, just change the size of the font. We're also going to change the word spacing here to about 180. Just going to test that out now. Now we'll type our second word in here, and if you see that the space between the two words isn't large enough, just go back into the settings and change it here. Usually around, depending on the size of your text, around 40 to 10 PT should be enough. So we have it. Now we've created the basis of our word for this here. Now we're just going to go in and add some other effects just to make the text stand out more. So now we're going to go into our layer style menu. And we're just going to add in just a drop shadow. We're going to change the blend mode to normal. Just make sure the colors are black and the opacity is at least at 90%, but preferably 100. We're also going to change the angle to about minus 80, just so the shadow stands out in the background, so it looks like it's placed against the background pattern. We're also going to change the size of the shadow as well as the distance. And once we've done that, we're going to go into our gradient overlay. We're going to set our blend mode to normal, and we're going to create our white to black